Hi, hello, hi, welcome back to another buffing Geometry Dash world levels. I actually had a lot of fun with this last time. I was getting a little bit burnt out with buff levels before, but I'm actually really feeling it now because just something about the shorter levels, maybe it's just like instant gratification or something, I don't know. But anyway, in the last episode of this, we buffed Payload, Beast Mode, and Machina, I don't know. And today I want to do Years, Frontlines, and Space Pirates, which Space Pirates is actually the first level of the Poison Island, I think, or whatever it's called. Anyway, first one is Years. This is one of the ship levels. Alright, this might actually be the only ship level, I'm not sure. Is this entirely ship? This might be entirely ship. Oh, okay, this might be a bit weird to buff, I'm not sure, but let's give it a go here. So I want to start off by putting this under here and checking that, just so that I can see the lines for the ship portal. And I guess let's just get to buffing. I'd like to keep as much of the original thing intact as possible, but I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do that. So let's just select this and let's shift this down by a couple. Get rid of these because those are just going to get in the way of our spikes. Yeah. Is that gap even possible? Okay, honestly, I kind of like it. Okay, where do we want to go with the rest of this? What if I make it so you have to go down here near this? Do they have a hitbox? No, okay, so it's only these spikes that have a hitbox, so I could make that look pretty intimidating, actually. I want to have the arrow in the middle, but that might be a little bit hard to do. Maybe if I do that and then shift that over, that might be possible to go through there. So up through there, down, and up here, yeah. You know, I didn't mean to do that, but that honestly kind of works. What I might actually do here as well is I'll just go ahead and copy paste this so we have another section of ground spikes up at the top here. I don't know. I feel like it would kind of fit. Okay, and what do I want to do here? I kind of like the theme of like woo, and then you have to go kind of woo, and then woo up through there. Very descriptive, I know. It's hard when we don't have a saw blade design. Are there saws over here? No, there's no saw blades anywhere, bro. Okay, so for this part, I mean, I guess the obvious thing to do is just to grab a pillar over here. Would it look better with spikes in front here? It creates a bit of depth. I'm not sure why, but it just kind of does. Yeah, I think that works pretty well. Sure. Now, what do I want to do here? Tempted to increase this up by a couple blocks. Oh, this might be evil. And then this down by like a couple as well. Is that even possible? Oh, that's more than possible. That's like, I can add an extra spike to that possible. I also might go ahead and copy paste some more of these ground spikes over there, just so that it's like a little bit harder, right? And of course, add in a few of these decorations because, you know, you gotta have the decoration in there. Okay, now that's tight. Now, what I'm tempted to do is I'm tempted to make you mini through here and have some like really tight controlled ship parts through here. I think that could be kind of interesting. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna make it mini and I'll start off by having one of these structures come up from the bottom and one of them come down from the top as well, like so. Maybe even add a jump orb or two in here. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll try and sync this up to the music a little bit because why not? Do I want to go so far as to do that? Maybe just that, yeah. No, honestly, I could shift it over to there. And I want to have this entrance be a little bit cruel as well. So I'm going to lower this by one and then put a couple of these down here and then put one of these up like that. And now I think you can make it through that without triggering that. And what I might do is go to X free, which is 32, and just copy paste a few of these pads through here so you can't, yeah, so you can't really go through there without hitting this orb. Like that, because blue pads only affect you if it looks like you could logically hit it. So like, if I'm upside down and go through a pad like that, it won't affect me. But if I'm right way up, it will affect me. 32. All right. Then I want to go here, maybe raise this up by one and just kind of, you kind of get the idea, right? And then I'll put a blue orb down here like this. Yeah, I think that's good. So you just have to tap that lightly. Yeah, I like that. I think that'll work well. Oh my God. The temptation is killing me. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't want this to be like extreme demon impossible. All right. So I feel like a lot of this is just going to be a little bit repetitive, so I might just go ahead and just kind of time-lapse this or something, I don't know. Okay, I call that part complete, so I'm actually kind of proud of how that turned out. Let me try this in normal mode just to see how hard it is. Yeah, so you can see it's not that difficult, but it looks difficult and it looks intimidating, which I like. These orbs kind of look a little bit out of place, so what I might do, just a little bit of decoration, just like that or something, just because they feel a little bit out of place, just ever so slightly out of place at the moment. Buffs for this part, I feel like might be quite simple. Yeah, it doesn't get much simpler than that. Well, that feels a little bit too easy, right? Now that feels really tight, okay. Okay, new solution. I'm gonna select this, half space it. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's that part done. Now, how the hell am I gonna buff this, bro. What if I just add like a bunch of these around the place? This might turn out really, really dumb, but what if I go ahead and then just like copy paste heaps of these all over the place? Like chuck one there, chuck one down here. Just make it incredibly tight with like all of these that are around the place, right? Oh my god, dude. Okay, so now let's go to the glow layer and just make sure that all of these are the right way up like this. This is the most ridiculous part I've ever done, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny and I like it. I want this to get a lot tighter, so I'm going to copy paste these an extra block down. Select these. Rob, please say your layering is good. And then shift these up by one. That's incredibly tight. Not that tight. Okay, how do I make this tighter? I mean, I can think of one simple solution. It's a coupon wall. I'm going to move this spike up here, and I'm going to copy paste this around the other side. Why is that on a different... Oh my god. Okay, so now that I've oh so graciously fixed Rob's layering for him, you're welcome. I think I'm going to do a similar thing to all the other ones over here. So let's make sure that that's lined up. I want to line it up perfectly with the arrow. Okay, and for this last little bit here, what I want to do is let's go back to here and let's delete these and make them full spikes. Oh, that's scary, dude. Oh, that's open as. That's perfect. That is perfect. Yes. One last final thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of these pillars here and copy paste like this. So where they're all just their own bits of straight fly like that. Okay, let's hop into normal mode and let's give this a play. Finally, that took me about 40 minutes to do. Oh my god. That's so tight, dude. Oh, 40, dude. That was so close. Oh, tried to land on one of the objects, but it moved away. Nice, okay. I thought for sure I was dead like 5 times during that straight fly part, but hell yeah, okay, awesome. Years buffed, 65 attempts, nice. Alright, so next up is front lines. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, back to cube gameplay, thank god, dude. First buff, you have to jump onto that. No, I'm kidding, I'm not doing that. Although first buff for real, make it so you have to click late there. Make that a triple spike. What if I add something like this and then have a dash orb like down here? Just something ridiculous. That's so dumb, but I love it. Okay, how do I make it so you can't click that yellow orb? Maybe just like add spikes here and here. I'll add that in there. Maybe shift that up by a little bit. And I think the way I could like make that so you have to do it, make that mandatory, if you will, is by putting one of these like here. So if you hit this, you should die. Yes, okay. And I don't think you can make it on top of that. Oh, you can make it on top of that. How about I just like, yeah, do like some jump orb timings like that. Sure, why not? That's kind of the most fun thing to do in buffed parts, I reckon, is to add more jump rings and stuff. There's a lot of these staircases here, but I don't think there's anything I can really do in them. Okay, I want to make it so you have to click this to the beat just about. I need to make it so you have to hit that first one late. So I'll do like that. And then make it so you have to hit the second one early. What if I... Oh, bro, that's kind of evil, but kind of cool as well. I'm going to try and make this go to the beat as much as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I kind of want to do. Yes, that leads in perfectly to that. Now just deco those orbs as normal. Okay, nice. That feels really cool. Okay, and then the way to make you have to do that is, of course, by adding spikes everywhere. Now, I'm tempted to add like a jump orb in there. Is that even possible? Yes, that's possible. Okay, cool. That's a little bit off sync. I don't really like that particularly. So what I might do is shift this over and then chuck this back like sir. I have an addiction to saying so like sir for some reason. I don't know why. Add in some extra gameplay here because this is really boring otherwise. That works wow, how does that work out perfectly, bro? I'm trying to think of if there's any other buffs I could add to this part. I could do like one of these, it's half space like that, maybe? What if, oh my god, what if for this part, I just add a bunch of orbs like this, and then have H blocks on top of these? That's amazing. Oh my god. I'll put a blue orb here so that when you click that, you flip gravity. That's so satisfying. I love that so much. And then this, I might just like completely get rid of these and like like that. I'm so happy with that, dude. Oh my god. Okay, and then from here, what I'm gonna do is put a dash orb. You're just useless, just go. Okay, and for this, I don't want this to be too tight. I'll half space this down like that, and then maybe chuck another one down here. And you know what? I'll change it into robot here. Yeah, I'm feeling a robot game mode change, not gonna lie. I'll lower that down like that so that you can't survive that, but I'll shift that up a little bit. Also, important detail, gotta add S blocks here. I know exactly what I'm doing for here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that kind of works. Not really. Okay, and now for these. This is going to be really quite simple. Tight jump and tight jump. I'll half space that up by 1 just to make it a little bit more forgiving. And one more thing we gotta do is, of course, adding the jump orb deco. All right, let's delete all the start pos and let's start going from 0 here. I'm gonna be completely honest, I completely forgot I did that. Oh, dude, I was going so well. I forgot what to do completely there. No, what? Scam, scam. I'm adding blocks here. I don't care, right? I don't care. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do invisible blocks. I'm better than that. I'm going to use these types of invisible blocks. Oh, I forgot to jump there. No. Nice. Boom, boom, that completion is without clicks, by the way, because I was talking during it. 23 attempts. That didn't take me too long. Okay, and the final level for today, Space Pirates UFO level. We can have some fun with this. Oh, uh-oh. That might be a bit difficult to buff. Not gonna lie. Yo! Rob Top did the thing! He did the thing where you put a portal below and check it to see the boundaries. Rob Top is a genius. He's not a genius for putting his triggers right in the middle of the level, though. What was that about? Okay, I only want the buff to actually start once it starts getting more intense here. First of all, we need some form of a saw blade or just something designed. I might take these here and just copy this, get rid of the group on it, right? And this could work as a base. And now let's take a look. Are there any spikes in the level? No, there's no full-size spike. It's only these tiny spikes that we see. I would rather use big spike. You know what? I might just copy the values of that and make a big spike. And that just means I can do stuff like this and have one there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this up by a little bit, and then I'm going to chuck a spike here. I'm going to make this full size, bugger it, why not? Because I want you to do a click pattern kind of like that, right? And then have a black orb there. Okay, so I should also probably get some indicators for where you need to jump. I might just use little circles here. That's quite cool, actually. I like how you land down there. I'm also going to need to add a couple spikes over here just to make sure that you stay within this. And I also kind of want to put one in here so that you have to land down there. Yeah, I like that click pattern, the I'm still a firm believer that UFO parts are the funnest parts to buff. It's just so much fun creating its own click pattern, dude, because most UFO parts in Rob Top levels don't have a click pattern. So to create one with a click pattern is really, really fun and satisfying to do. And I'll chuck a dash orb there, maybe? I forget that UFO can just jump out of black orbs. I forget that's a thing, bro. Hopefully the click pattern will be quite obvious when you play the level. And then I might change it into a wave even to make the so you have to sync to that. Mini wave, okay, okay. Yeah, I like the idea of a dash orb through here. I'll make it scaled up like so. This is such a weird part to be as UFO. I'm tempted to make it wave, honestly. Before I get there though, I gotta make this part. Now, I also want to add a bit of jump orb deco around all of these because again, they feel a little bit out of place in a way. I might just straight up just do these. So now I've got to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do for this part. I have a perfect idea, dude. I have a good idea. Okay, I'm going to do this on multi-activate. This is an orb right here, a blue orb. Multi-activate, I'm gonna give this a new group of 24, and I'm going to make this move lock to player X for a while. I don't know how long. And then I'm going to do a follow player Y trigger. You might see where this is going. And then look at this, dude. Wave wave. This is wave wave. This is a 1.8 level. Before the wave came out, this was a precursor to the wave, what inspired the wave, which is really, really cool, actually. Back to this level. So I'm doing basically a modern version of that with move triggers. I have an idea. Okay, so I want to select this whole pillar here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to select this, select 16 and select 12. And I'm going to copy paste and build helper. Yes, okay. I'm gonna link them together as well, just so it's a little bit easier. But basically, if you don't know what that does, essentially it'll make a perfect copy of it and then move all the groups. So you've got new groups for everything. So this, if I'd shifted here, for example, this first one pulses completely independently to this second one. So that means I can essentially just create more, right? So I'm going to create another one, build helper that as well, and then I'll make another copy over here. You get the picture, right? You get the picture. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make it so you have to land on certain ones as well. Okay, so you're gonna have to land on the bottom there. Yes! Oh man, I'm so happy with where this is going. Put spikes on the bottom. Now I'm gonna do the same, but for the top up here. And let's do one more over here and just make this a lot wider. Now I'm gonna go ahead and copy paste a spike over here. And then I'm gonna put it on the bottom here as well. So this one's a lot more open, but you have to go through the middle, which will be a lot harder. Yeah, it's still very doable, but it is a little bit harder. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a wave portal here and then mini wave. So this part's gonna be a mini wave part. Again, with the somewhat creative parts, I hope this will be creative. Oh no, I don't want to keep that gimmick. I don't want to keep that gimmick going. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add these to the next free group, which is 44. And this is what controls the movement of this blue jump orb here, which is the one that follows the player and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a stop trigger to stop 44. And then after I'm going to, I guess, just straight up toggle off the jump orbs. So that should just straight up get rid of the blue orb. Right there, yes, perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into layer 0 because apparently there's nothing on the ground in layer 0. And just spam D blocks everywhere because that's what I gotta do. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a copy of these spikes and just place them on the top of all of these. Okay, now I've gotta make some form of creative gameplay with these. Now I'm tempted to bring back these hanging decorations over here, which you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna chuck one here just to introduce the player to them, I think. Putting one down here. Oh, okay, I have an idea here. What if I do like a little spike here, a little spike there, so you have to like that, yes. Okay, now for the exit out of this, I think I'm going to do a UFO portal like this with a couple invisible slopes, just to kind of center you properly, right? Yeah. Okay, so now this part, what on earth am I gonna do for this, dude? You know what? I'm gonna come back to it. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, it is a couple days later and I'm signaling that by opening the daily chest. I have an idea for this part. I'm not 100% sure how well it'll work, but it's an idea. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is go to the oh god. I was gonna say go to the layer with these outlines, but why are these on layer 2 and these are on layer 3? Well, now that I've put them all on layer 2, let's go to layer 2 here and actually delete half of these. I'm going to continue these along the top and along the bottom, and what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and put these 3D line objects here, which are basically outlines but aren't solid, and that means I could do that. These eyes are solid? Are you serious? And that should mean that you can just, yeah, you have to UFO spam through there. Okay, I forgot to change the groups, but that's actually kind of funny. Okay, so you kind of want to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 like that. What do I want to do to block off this top bit? I'm tempted to just do invisible saws. I'll just put these saws in like this, and I'll kind of vary it up a little bit just to make sure that it's like a little bit more unique than just having like that, right? So I'll put a couple like up here, put like one in there. Yeah, so I don't know, I think that looks alright. Now for these two here, I guess I'm just gonna do the same thing, right? I think it would be a little bit more fitting if we do have them above as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna hop onto this layer here, copy paste these over and flip them, because they're actually the same group, funnily enough, which is kind of neat. So I'm gonna copy paste these over just so that they're lined up like that. You know what, I'm actually really happy with that. I could do something like this where I have a jump orb there, and then I could make this like a block tighter or something. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. Okay. I'm gonna do a similar thing over here as well. I'm going to put a pink orb there, I guess. Now, what the hell do I want to do for this part, bro? I could maybe add some portals in there. Yeah, so it like flips your gravity each time. I kind of like the idea of that. It's not that difficult. It really isn't. I could add spikes on them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's add spikes. So you have to do that kind of a click pattern. Yeah, okay. And then I can just kind of copy paste that over to this section, I reckon. And you know what? Those invisible saw blades from before, they're just a little bit out of place, so I'm gonna have to add some back. It's for the best, it's for the best, alright? Alright, so I guess that's this level just about done, right? I'm gonna test that last part in normal mode. Nice, okay. I was worried that adding these spikes here would be too difficult, but honestly, I don't think it is. Alright, it's been a couple days since I've played the first bit, so let's go from 0 and let's see how we go. Oh, I forgot. I forgot it was the wave thing, dude. I completely forgot. Oh, 68, not 69 though. I didn't listen to the sign posting. Okay. There we go. Boom. Nice. GG. Alright, nice. Well, that was 78 attempts. Okay, well, I guess it's time to upload all of these. 65 attempts. Buffing a ship is hard. Just 23 attempts. 78 attempts. I ran out of ideas and had to come back a couple of days later. But now it's good now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and upload all of these. Upload failed? What do you mean upload failed? Bro. Okay, well, I can't upload these yet, but here are the IDs of all of the levels on screen now, and, yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. The first buffed GD World levels video has done really well, so I'm really glad a lot of you enjoyed that. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video as well. But anyway, I'm gonna end this one off here. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for all of the support, as always. Really appreciate it, and, yeah, I'll see you later.